Hi, I'm Eileen, and I'm so happy you could join me. Today I'm going to take you through a strength class that uses fitness tubing to help get you stronger. You'll need a sturdy chair, your water bottle handy to stay hydrated, always clear your space, and if you have a pair of shoes with a little bit of an arch indentation, it helps to hold the tubing down. Before we get going, let's just do a quick tubing check. Make sure there's no nicks or tears, and make sure the handles are stable and sturdy. Just fold your tubing in half, sit in your chair, wiggle your hips until you feel nice and comfortable. You can feel your sit bones, lengthen your spine, and let's take a deep breath in. Notice I've got my hands open, thumbs are forward, just gripping the handles and folding the tubing in half. Start marching with your right foot. Take a deep breath in again, arms up. And then as you're marching, feel the pressure in your feet. Let's take the arms out and in. And every time you bring your arms back, pull your shoulder blades together. Now I'm not pulling on the tubing, I'm just keeping it taut, so it's not slacking at all. Press forward and back, take a deep breath in, then add a heel dig right to left, so it's heel dig. Then out on a diagonal. Find your tubing following the legs. Front. Take your heels to the side. Keep that tension in your arms. One more round. Front. Focus on the push and side. Then march in place again. Swing over to the right and swing over to the left. Be careful for your back. We don't want it to feel unusually twisted. Just feel the back arm pulling the front arm around. Then a little bit faster, right to left. And I'm just marching. Give me a figure 8. Little roll through the shoulders. Then bounce your feet, continue the arms. Bounce your toes. Nice and easy. Place your hands on your thighs and just continue to bounce. Let's open up the feet, bounce to a second position. Back to center. This is going to warm up the lower legs, the hips, and the thighs. One more time. Press, then stomp your right foot and your left foot. Stomp. And as you're stomping, kind of progress over to the side of your chair. Hold your tubing with your right hand so it's out of the way. Keep stomping. Last 2, and let's do a shoulder press to the front. 4 counts. Feel the inner thigh stretch, and then back. 4 counts. Let's do that one more time. This is a lower back release and an inner thigh release. This time, hold. Change your hold of the tubing. Drop your legs. So one hand is on the chair. Lean back, hip stretch, and lower leg stretch. As you do the hip stretch, think of tightening the rear end of this leg for the stretch. I'm keeping the tubing secured on the leg for right now. One more. And stretch. Tuck the back leg in. Bring the right arm forward and just pull back and up. Little shoulder release. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. March with the left, just nice and easy. March back to the middle of your chair. Re-grip, I'm just gonna change for variation, heel dig on the left. And then out to the side. Let's add the arms to follow the legs. To the front. Front, and out to the corner. One more time. Feel the power in the feet, and then hold the heels front. Give me a single hold. 1, 1, hold. Feel the stretch. 1, 1, hold. And watch the arm change. 1, on the hips they go. Stretch forward for the hamstring. Hamstring stretch. One more time each way. Just a little bend forward without rounding. Then stomp with your left and your right. Notice just on the hip, start to move over. Feel the pressure in your feet. Last 2, transfer the tubing. Shoulder press front for 4. Back for 4. Feel the rotation in the back. You can look over your shoulder in each direction. Feel the little inner thigh stretch. Last 1. Watch the change. Grip, tuck under, lean back, and forward heel stretch. Let's try that again. So we'll go in and heel stretch. Little quicker pace. We've got a few of these to go. In and stretch. We're almost ready. Let's do 2 more. Bring the back leg in again. Center and square off a little bit. Shoulder warm up and down. So we're almost ready to start. We'll be using the tubing in a lot of different ways today. Bilaterally both sides, unilaterally one-sided. Just hang with me, I'll take you through it. Last 1, march over slowly to the middle. Take your tubing under your right foot. Make sure you've got enough slack so the arm is working with tension but not too much. Let's start with shoulders. My thumb is pointing up. My hand is starting just a little bit over the knee. Make sure you're centered. Lift up, and I'm going to tighten it a little bit more. Lift up. So this is your opportunity to test your resistance. I don't want your shoulders high. I want the hand below shoulder or shoulder level. Last 4 to the front. 4, 3, 2, and always feel like you can loosen your slack to the side, out. And I'm going to loosen up a little bit, out. Shoulder level. This is a side press. Thumbs up. Last 2, coming up. Then arm to the back, thumb under, back. So we're hitting the shoulder from all aspects. As you push back, try not to bend forward at all. Keep tall posture and push your hips into the chair to make that more effective. Now, forward to the front. 4, tightening it up. 2, 3, feel like you can make adjustments anytime. Side, 4. See how my body stays solid? Try not to move at all. Back, this is your last set. 4 times. 2, 3, last 1. 4, center, just keep your tubing where it is. You can place both on the right if you want. We're pushing into a squat. So right here, push and pull. Right here, push. Now if you can stand all the way up, I want to encourage you to do that. Weight in your heels, knees stay parallel. And it's okay that the tubing is under the foot, because we're going to continue working unilaterally, one-sided on this. Breathe. Remember, you can go all the way up if you like. Last 4. Lift. You want to be controlled on the way up and on the way down. And if you can't get out of the chair, just put weight in your heels. That's perfectly fine. Lift and sit. Tighten up your rotation a little bit here, because this is what we're going to do. Rotate and turn. Hand on the thigh. Extend. So this is triceps. Back of the arm, you'll just bend and straighten. Shoulder stays exactly in the same spot. Remember, you can loosen your slack if you need to make it easier, or pull on it to make it tighter. We have 8 more. Push back into that straight elbow if possible. Straight elbow if possible. Final 4, we'll hold the arm behind. 2, you've got this. 3, ready to hold? Now just pump the back of the shoulder. It is so important for us to be stronger to the back. Give me a couple more. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Even out your tubing. Take your right leg to the side, double grip, core rotation strength. In, notice, my legs are open, I'm pushing the hips. My arms don't bend at all, it's rotate. And you should feel this in your entire torso. This is an amazing back strengthener. And in. Now, the further you take your right leg out, of course, the harder it is. So you figure out the perfect spot for you to take the arm out. Cross. Try and cross over the other leg. Notice my thumbs are up, my arms aren't changing in length. Press. How about we do one last set? Quick 8, let's go. 8, you got it. 7, come on, rotate, pull. We need a strong torso. Last 4, 4, 3, 2, here's your last one. Easy. Release the tubing off your right. Place it on your left arch of the foot. Make sure it's pretty grounded. Check for your tubing. Notice I'm doing thumbs up so you can re-grip multiple ways. Feet are even. Let's go. 8. Adjust. About shoulder level or below. Keep your hips firmly planted and feel the resistance that it creates throughout your body. To the side. Let's do it. I'm going to loosen my slack. And so can you. Remember, at any point, feel free to make adjustments. 6. Remember, we're going to the back. Hand down, shoulder doesn't move. Straight arm. Try and not move anything except the arm. Think chest out just a little bit because that will keep your trapezius from coming up. Let's go again. 4 counts. 4. Little adjustment. Side for 4. Push the foot into the ground. Keep your body strong. Take a deep breath in. Let's go to the back. Press. Release. Double up on the grip. Here comes your squat lifts. Take a nice deep breath in and push. And in. That was my tester. Lift and sit. Keep the same posture on the up as the down. We have 8 more, and I'm always checking my toes. If your toes start to meander as you're doing your squats, reset at any point. It's very important that you stay square, even and strong. Let's do 4 more, constantly adjusting. Knees don't move around. You can go all the way up. Last 2. Here's your final one. Adjust your tubing until, again, you tighten through the twist, hand at the hip, straight out. All you're doing is closing the door, and the door is the hinge of your elbow. Shoulder stays low, push away. We have 2 more sets, so we'll do the little baby pushes. Think tall, think strong, and keep oxygenating. Breathe. Let's do final 4 and hold back. 4, 3, 2. Here's your last one. Hold, and then just push. Back, back. Really strengthen the back of your arms. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Even out your tubing. Make sure it's square. Leg open, double grip, core rotation. Press, across, and release. Make sure your sit bones are really embedded in the chair. Release. We have 2 sets slow, and we'll take the final set fast. Now, if your hands are uncomfortable this way, find the best way to grip. Totally fine to change the grip. Release. And I feel that internal power as the arms go across. Here's your last one slow. Let's pick up the pace. 1 set of 8. 8. 7. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. Ease the feet to the center. unhook the feet, and this time make sure the handles and the tubing are gripped together. Notice I'm just kind of rocking my feet. We want them about shoulder width apart or a little bit less. Tilt your hips under until you feel that you can lean back into the hips with some secure pelvis tilt. Arms are out in front, thumbs come up. From here, focus on abdominals being really tight. So we're gonna think rib cage tight and pull. And I'm just keeping the tension in the arms and pull. One more time. Rib cage tight. I want you to feel like someone's closing the corset in your rib cage. From here, right arm will reach. Right arm and center. We're adding a little bit of tension to feel the sides of the waist. Pull across. Notice the right arm reaches across. You cannot keep it wide. You're gonna have to follow through. Rib cage tight, center. Rib cage tight, center. 2 more. Here's your last one. And then just pulse forward. So we're going in. Bring your hands together and give yourself a little arm break. As you're working on your abdominals, I really want you to think, how tight can you make your ribs? How can you compress those bellies to the spine? Rib cage in. Rib cage in. We're gonna do one more set. Stay with me. I want you to feel it in your abdominals. Remember, strong abs, strong back. Now, hands on the thighs. Slide up and back. Notice my fingers. Just slide up and back. 4 more. Tight ribs, tight ribs. Last 2. 1 more. Hold up right here. Hold, bring the arms up and wiggle through the hips. You should have felt that in your abdominals. These are called lat pull downs. The whole focus is back strength. So I want you to think, one arm pull to the back and lift. Let's go. Right arm, back and tension, thumbs up. Think pulling the elbows to the chair. So elbow back and up. This is for back strength. And up. Keep going. You can turn a little bit, twist a little bit, but the anchor arm, the arm that's in front, doesn't move at all. Front. Now take breaks. If you feel this is hard, take breaks anytime you need to. We've got a few more to go. And up. So if you can add a little more back strength, you can do that by pushing the elbow into the back of your chair. That way you get double bonus. You get compression with the elbow and pulling with the arm. Last 3. You got it. 2 more. We're all done. Hang in there. Breathe through it. One last one. Press, and we're doing them slow because I want you to be aware of your back strength. In, then relax your arms. Easy walk. Walk your hips. Then from here, think pulling both arms at the same time to the chest. So back, strength, forward, thumbs up. Back, strength, thumbs forward and up. So you're really squeezing your shoulder blades together at the same time. Those 2 exercises are meant to strengthen your postural muscles. Pull the chest apart, elbows back. We've got 4 more. Oh yeah. I love the feel of the squeeze of the shoulder blades. Makes me feel like I'm really working on that posture. Last one, hold in right here and punch out. Right and in. Smaller muscles of the arms. Out and in. This should feel hard. I'll give your arms a break in a moment. Stay with me. 1 more set. Last 4. 1 more on each side. Right, left, give your arms a total break because that was a lot of work for the hands. Separate your feet into a sumo position, which is a turned out squat. Make sure the feet are even. Let's push the legs. It's great to be able to alternate between lower and body. That way your upper body now gets a break. Yeah, press into the heels. How strong do you feel? Can you go all the way up? Squeezing through the legs. The control down is more important. You have 4 more. Push through the heels. Here's your last one. Take it down really slow as you can go, as slow as you can go. Relax your hips by moving side to side. Open up the chest and just march the feet. Remove the tubing and go ahead and place it one under each foot. You should be pretty even on the outside of the legs. Make sure that the legs are comfortable in a wide position. We're gonna tap and tap. This is abduction. We'll start with one leg at a time, and if we can, we'll try and do both. Open and open. It's just a little stomp like we did in the warm-up. If you want to make this more intense, of course, tighten your slack. Notice it went from the side of my leg to up and over the leg. Feel free to take your time. This is great hip strength. Out, abduction of the leg, out. And as you're coming in, just move gently. 4, 3, keep going. 2, let's do a little bit of upper body. We're gonna go right arm, left arm. Make sure that resistance is even. I'm just doing an uppercut both ways. Notice the slight twist of the body. Knuckles up. We're working several different muscle groups with this uppercut. Knuckles up, push. One more set. You're working your torso, your shoulders, and you're pushing with your legs, so they're getting a little work as well. Last 2. One more. Then here we go. If you can, heels out. Lean back so that your abdominals are working, but your toes have to point away from you. Start with the left, left. So this should be a little bit harder than the one before. Now, I'm gonna give you an option here. If you can do both legs, you have to use your abdominals and tighten your rear end to do it, or just keep doing one leg, so follow along. Boom, right there, boom. Yeah, torso, legs, inner thigh, outer thigh working the whole time. You got this. Final 4, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold your legs there. Make sure your toes are pointing away or you will get whacked in the face. So make sure, look at how my toes are pointing towards you. Biceps, lean back, go all the way up and all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. Make sure that when you go down, you feel the extension of the biceps. Now notice my elbows aren't sitting on my ribs. They're free floating. This will create stronger muscles in the arms. Tall posture. If you feel this in the back, change it to this position where you're upright and pushing from the outside of your leg. But this is working more body parts. We've got 4 more. 4. We're doing one at a time so you can compare your right strength to your left strength. Last 2 coming up. Each way. Breathe, walk your feet back, remove one of your feet. From here, think inside arm right first. This is called a sword pull, and you're going out to the side, out. We're gonna do 8 right here, 8. Loosen it if you need to. Start about belly button height and go to the side. Last 2. Then get ready, tighten your slack on the outside, chest work, push cross. Instead of doing push-ups, this works great for your chest. cross body. If it feels too hard, you know what to do at this point. Loosen your slack. 3, 2, give me one more. And then here we go, gentle release. Reset on the right foot, starting with the left arm, sword pull to the outside. We'll do a couple, just so that you can watch me. Join in whenever you're ready. Shoulder blades back. This is again for back strength. All right, 8 more, we got it. Right here, 8. So if you need to do every other reps or move slower, feel free to go slower. Last 4. 1 more. Easy exchange. Slight release of tension for me on this chest. Whoops, that was too much. Whoop, that was a little bit loose. All right, here we go, chest. And if you need your legs closer together, try and reach further across the knee. This is for that chest, cross body. All right, let's count our final 8. This is it. This is your last series of exercises. Four more. Last one. Release your arms off the tubing, and we'll put the tubing away. So go ahead, place it on your chair, wiggle your hips side to side, roll your shoulders back. Let's extend your right arm up, reach, and in. Reach, and in. 2 more. Here's your last one. And then let's switch, other side, just a reach. Shoulder and waistline. Last one. Center, roll your shoulders back. Just to relax your arms. Take your right leg out in front, hamstring stretch, forward press. Lift your sternum, push your hip into the chair. Reset if you need to, try that again. We'll do it twice. Feel the extension. Hold it there. Ankle to ankle if you want to go there, come on up and lift your chest. Nice long stretch. Release the leg, turn to the side, hip stretch. Hold on to your chair for this stretch. I don't want you falling off. Extend the lower leg. Feel the reach. Come back to center. Tap on the side. So tap, notice the swing of the arms, just to relax the shoulders. The reason I like to move the legs is to make sure the blood doesn't pool to the legs, get lightheaded. Open up the leg center, take a deep breath in. Give me a rotation on the right, feel the back stretch. Rotation on the left, extend your hamstring. Let's double do this one. So we'll go down, reset the hips, and then take it again. Feel that nice long extension in the heel. Front leg, ankle to ankle, or up and over for a square 4. Just lift your torso, and you'll feel this hip stretch, no doubt. Deep breath in. Remove carefully, turn to the side and hold your chair. Lean back for the hip stretch. Extend the back leg for a lower leg stretch. Wiggle back to the center slowly, both arms high. Touch your ears or your shoulders and press your elbows back behind you. Release, touch the chair, and open the chest a little bit more. Take a deep breath in for your final inhale of the day. I really hope you enjoyed all the fun exercises you can do unilaterally, one-sided, bilaterally, both sides with fitness tubing. And remember, you can take it with you anywhere. Have a great day, grab some water. Until next time.